Hey there, I'm Alan Matthews from Classical Guitar Shed, and in this video you will learn the two parts of playing any note that you play in a piece of music. It's not just one part, it's not just playing the note, there's actually another thing that needs to happen, and when you do, then everything that you play will be easier to remember, it'll be much smoother, you'll make fewer mistakes, and you will have fewer random memory slips as well. So, if you enjoy this, please do subscribe to this channel. Okay, so when we're playing a note, even just one note, assuming that there's another note coming along, the part that we always think about is playing the note. We move our finger, we move our right hand finger through the string in whatever technique that we like to use for that. I like to push from the big knuckle. And then we also press a fret right behind a fret with the left hand, right? This is not new for you. Well, in order to play fast, in order to play fluidly, and also in order to keep up with the music that we're playing, there's another part as well, and that is to prepare for the next note. So it's not just one finger playing. Instead, it's one finger playing, the next finger comes out to prep. So as far as a scale pattern, when you're just alternating between your index and middle fingers, when one goes in, one comes out. Boom, it's all one motion. Boom, boom. And that alternation is what enables us to play quickly, even more quickly than that and cleaner than that. But you can get into the habit of when one note plays, when one finger plays, the other one preps. The same thing happens in the left hand. So in the left hand, we're playing this note, this finger prepares over the fret it's going to play. It doesn't mean it touches it, but it's there, which means that if our next note was down here, or our next note was here, then part of playing that is getting there, so that then we're there. So part of it is playing it, and then the second part is preparing for the next note. We can do this slowly when we're first learning the piece. Boom, boom, and we can articulate each of these motions. We can snap, doom, then the next. This teaches our hands what to do in real time, so that whenever we take those spaces out, then we just have this fast fluid thing and everything is where it needs to be when it needs to be there. This is the exact same thing in right hand pattern playing, arpeggio playing. So if we're playing, we can prepare. There's always a finger ready to play the next note. Always a finger on the next string or hovering just above the next string. It's never just swiping at this, then swiping at that. That works at a slow speed, at a slow tempo, but it doesn't work fast. If we just do one note at a time, like this, play that note, then play that note, then play that note, that doesn't scale up to playing fast music. We always have to prepare in advance to get there, or else we just won't be there because we have no time in fast music. So then, always something on. And when we slow this down and we focus on the preparation and thinking ahead, then it's easier to memorize because now we're actually thinking about the next note as we're playing the current note. We're always one step ahead instead of, I have this image of like trying to ride a horse and just like falling off the back of it and just not being able to stay on top of it. Instead, being right up in the stirrups, hunched over like a good jockey and just on top of the thing and running, and that's how our pieces are. Oftentimes, if we don't do this, once we start speeding up our pieces, it feels like we're falling off the back of the horse, like we're just barely hanging on to the whole affair. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Two parts of every note. One is to play the note, and one is to prepare the next note. Have fun with that. Give it a shot in your playing, see what you think, and please subscribe to this channel and we'll do it again. All right, have fun. Bye-bye.